Hello witches, Brothers Dimdyke here. Tonight we are back with another session with Darla. In our last session, we had been discussing with Darla, the poltergeist spirit, but we were also came into contact with another entity which was declared to be a demon. Okay, that just made a popping sound right when I said that.
I heard it.
Okay, so in my previous videos about this doll, if you watch back, I had a sort of dream / sleep paralysis thing. Like, I was aware that I was in my bedroom, but I was still overlapping with the dream world, and I saw this entity come in my room and basically went into this doll. So you can watch my past video, Fairy and Poltergeist Drama, where I describe that entire experience in detail. But basically, to summarize, that entity, which at the time I was perceiving it to be like a trickster type energy, so I didn't know if it was a fairy or if it was a fallen angel, but it gave me those strong trickster vibes. It went into this doll. I thought that it made the poltergeist leave, but through our session that we did with the EVP and all of that, we discovered that Darla was still inside of this doll, and what we're thinking is that there was also another entity in the doll with Darla, namely probably that entity that I saw, which in the previous EVP session was declared to be a demon. So the energy that I initially felt from it as a trickster, basically at this point we do think it was a fallen angel or a demon. It wanted this vessel. So with our last session, Darla was asking us for blood multiple times, and she told us the reason why she needed blood was to be free and to play.
Yeah.
But we didn't really get any more information other than that. Since then, we've sort of been thinking about it, and we're wondering a couple different possibilities of what that could mean. Either she was asking us for blood to give as an offering to the demon. I think she did declare that the blood was not for her, it was for the demon.
Yeah.
In the last EVP. But we don't know if the blood offering to the demon was to buy Darla's freedom to leave the doll, or if the blood offering to the demon was to make the demon leave the doll and then leave Darla in it. So at this point, what this session that we're doing tonight is going to be about is to figure out which of the entities is actually in the doll right now, or are they both still in it, or did they both leave? Like, we want to know what's going on with that situation. So it sort of is like a whole mess of a situation. I've never had this happen before with any other spirit doll, where two spirits have sort of been vying over the possession of the doll. Seems to be like that's what's going on right now. So with that said, we will go ahead and start getting into the session. So I have the Necrophonic app loaded up on my phone again.
Whoa. Oh my god.
How did that move?
I have no idea. She fell straight forward, dude.
I know, I saw that. I didn't touch her.
I know, neither did I.
What the hell?
But I'm glad I caught her. She would have shattered on the floor.
Okay.
My
well,
goodness.
we do have her, we're like leaning her against this jar of crystals, because she doesn't really stand up by herself, so we have to like lean her a little bit on something. That's what we've been doing, but she's not like moved or anything until now, so that's really weird.
She fell like straight forward.
Yeah, that was weird.
She went like almost flying forward. It wasn't even like...
Well, that's how she fell before. Remember
I remember when she was up on the bookshelf up there, she came like a little bit forward into her, I guess, to her left, like across the other dolls.
Yeah,
like she came forward and this way a little bit.
If you don't remember, or if you don't know, the reason why we started doing the EVP session with Darla was because I thought that she was an empty spirit vessel at the time. Because what I didn't realize was this demon that came, I thought that it had chased Darla away. And I thought that the demon also left originally. So I just had the doll sitting on my shelf over here.
And if I'm not mistaken,
with a bunch of other spirit dolls.
If I'm not mistaken, that happened the same day you told me that story about the entity and all that.
It did.
It was the same day.
It did. I think I told you the situation, and like within a couple hours or so.
We were reading something out of one of your books, one of your Book of Shadows.
But it was like a couple hours later after we talked about that. Like out of nowhere, she just fell off the shelf, fell forward. She didn't knock down anything that was around her, nothing that was beside her, nothing else fell. And there was a lot of stuff cluttered around her on that shelf, like a bunch of other dolls and things, and nothing else fell. It was just her. It's like she jumped off the shelf almost.
Yeah, it was weird.
And I've had her sitting there for months and never fell or anything. So that was very weird.
That's a weird thing because she was up there with so many other things. It wasn't like she could just
fall.
Yeah, it wasn't like she could just have any kind of free range or.
And if she did fall, you would think she would have
something else down. Yeah, you're right.
It's bizarre. So we attributed that occurrence to something paranormal going on with that. So that's why we even did the first EVP session.
Had to be. There's too much. It'd be too. It's not a coincidence that happened the same day you told me all that stuff.
Absolutely not. I have the Necrophonic app loaded here on my phone, so we're going to be using that to get EVP, and we have the K2 EMF meter that we're going to be using to see if she can fluctuate that again and use that to communicate in any way. So I guess we'll just go ahead and get into it, get this session started. Alright, go ahead and turn that on.
Slam it down.
Okay, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start the session now. And so I'm going to start the Necrophonic app, and we have the EMF meter ready to go. Let me start this off by addressing the entity. Entity, whatever is in this doll, we come to you out of respect and in peace, and we ask that you please openly and truthfully communicate with us tonight, as we just want to inquire and understand who and what you are, and establish open communication with you. If you are Darla, or if you are another entity, this demon that we talked to before, please let us know through the session and help us to understand why you're here. So let it be.
Let it be.
Is there an entity here with us right now?
Is there any spirit here with us? Any entity is... Is that a whistle?
I've never heard it do that before.
Was that a whistle?
Have you ever heard it do that?
No, that was like a whistle, right?
It kind of sound like a whistle or like some kind of shrieking
I've never even... That's weird.
I've never heard this.
And that's strange because we've used that so many times and heard it make so many different sounds that that's unique right there.
A little odd. Is there an entity here with us residing in this doll? Please let us know. I think I heard it whisper yes.
Darla, when we had this session before, the thing just lit up.
Did it?
Yeah. Darla, when we had the session before, you were asking us for blood for another spirit, a demon.
A demon.
Are you still here with us, Darla?
That sounded weird. No. Yes, I am. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Sounds like two different spirits are talking to us.
It's weird. It's the same thing that happened when we were talking the last time we were talking with the even when we did you hear that one?
What did it say?
I don't know, but it was like a really low, but you could tell it was like a womanly voice.
Maybe they're both still here, the demon and Darla. Let's just ask directly.
Okay.
Darla, are you still in this doll?
I'm hearing it do some weird things I've never heard it do before.
Is there a demon in this doll?
If you're here with us, please give us a clear answer with this EMF device and this necrophonic app. I heard it say it. But like you said, it feels like it's still... It feels like there's... You heard it say demon? I heard it.
The feeling that I'm getting from this, like these weird communications, it's like a conflicting energy. Like, I feel like the demon and Darla are both still here in the doll, and I feel like the demon is sort of suppressing Darla from talking to us.
I would like to know who the demon, what this demon is, or what it wants, or what it wants even. Demon, do you have a name? Will you be able to tell us your name through this necrophonic app, please?
I've never heard it do that voice before either.
If you're still trying to have this doll with Darla, tell us your name. Speak your name to us. Let us know who you are.
It's a demon. What?
Whoa, that gave me chills just now.
What did it say?
I have no idea, but I literally just got goosebumps because that was weird. It definitely said something right there, but we're gonna have to.
It might have said a name right there.
We might have to play that back and hear exactly what it said, but that was. I don't know exactly what it said, but I'm telling you right now, when it did that, my chills just went down my entire body. It was.
That was weird. It seemed like it was saying a name. I feel like it said a demon's name right there. I think we should watch that footage just so we can for sure know what it said.
Yeah.
And then we'll finish the session, start recording again.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna do, guys. Sorry, but there's gonna be a little cut right here because we really need to know what the demon's name is before we proceed with this.